Mexico moves to legalize cannabis use, a modest step toward de-escalating drug war.
Here's a summary of the article.
Mexico's lower house of Congress in March handily approved a bill to legalize the recreational use of cannabis. The bill is now with the Senate, where it is likely to pass, as Mexican senators have previously voted to legalize cannabis. Mexico's bill would not outright legalize cannabis. It would raise the country's existing threshold of non-punishable personal possession from 5 grams to 28 grams. Selling cannabis will still be a crime, meaning peasant farmers in the states of Sinaloa, Chihuahua, Durango or Michoacán who make a pittance growing cannabis can still end up in jail. In 2013, 4 board members of the drug policy nonprofit Mexico United Against Crime challenged the prohibition of cannabis before the Mexican Supreme Court. In 2015, the Supreme Court agreed, ruling that Mexico's total cannabis ban was unconstitutional. Ultimately, this bloody history gave rise to cannabis legalization in Mexico, a small yet meaningful step toward de-escalating its war on drugs.
This post received a score of 15,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Haven't I seen this same headline 5+ times in the last few months? What's actually happening?
You may plant up to 6 cannabis plants for personal use per household, unless there's more than 1 user per home, in which case it's up to 8 plants. 2 years into this presidential term, we're only getting legislation when it could have been made in the last few months of the last administration. Once we're done with this wannabe Hugo Chavez in power, Mexico will become a big player in the cannabis industry. Edit, I don't know recent numbers for cartel cannabis, but I feel in regards to combating cartels, it will control the relatively small local sales some cartel-adjacent gangs make within the country.
Greater than sell, would you mind clarifying? The article link states that it will still be illegal to sell it.
Some dispensaries can sell marijuana-derived products, but only if they are imported with a prescription. Yes, imported, national product would be illegal. The laws as they are ridiculous and useless for a practical business. They are making it like marijuana is some kind of radioactive material, so the commercial production and market will still be illegal if they don't change the laws.
Greater than only if they are imported with a prescription. The US is going to export pot to Mexico.
And Canada, yep.
Milton Friedman, Nobel Prize winner, economics, on the drug war. Way past time to end the drug war.
Milton Friedman. I like military juntas. They super cool and awesome. Isn't this just a result of weed no longer being lucrative for cartels to move into the US? From what I have heard, the entire Mexican government is influenced by the cartels, whether from bribery or threats to their lives, families. Meaning, there will be no legislation that will hurt the drug cartel business.
Well, maybe this will help make the United States make weed federally legal. We can hope anyway.
They sorta started to when they made Delta-8 THC federally legal under the 2018 Farm Bill. I've seen it in a couple of local shops, but there were a few sketchy brands that didn't have all their lab tests when I went online, so now I just order online from sites that have full panel lab tests for their products. I think that's the most important thing to look for, since the law doesn't require vendors to do full panel tests, but only tests proving that the product is legal. Also, there was a vape mail ban that went into effect this month, so I'm not sure which companies are still operating.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.